All right, Amr, how would you describe your film Winter of Discontent?
Ah, films are to be watched, not to be described. So I think the best way to describe it is to go and watch it. But if you want me to say a couple of words about it, I can. It's a film about the impossibility of breaking humanity. It's about how humanity always overcomes whoever is trying to overcome it, and it's about the resilience of humanity, basically.
Okay. So you were the producer of the film, but you also played the lead role, who shares your same name. So how did you come to be involved in the project?
It was really very spontaneous. This is the most spontaneous film I've ever made, I've ever been in. We filmed 3 minutes after the director pitched the story for us. We had no script, and we were just very charged with energy that we must do something about what's happening in Egypt, and that energy was extremely creative. That guided us naturally to make this film the way it was made, and if you watch the film, you'd think there was a script, there was something very sophisticated written before you actually roll, but we had nothing. It's really impressive. I think I'm quite impressed, and I don't think I can ever do this again, but I think it was a very necessary risk to take as a producer. Not thinking, not preparing, not knowing where you can actually sell this film, or who can finance it with you, and we didn't even have the budget. We had like 10% of it, and we started, and naturally everything came to be, and we found other investors to come in and help with the film, and we never stopped because we didn't have money. So it's a very, very special film.
Okay. Are you working on anything else right now, or looking forward to starting anything new?
We have in Zedd, our production company, we've got 5 projects that we're developing today. The most ready ones are 2 films. One about the conflict of between Muslims and Christians in Egypt, about the origins of this conflict and how the state manipulated it to serve its ends, basically. And another film about illegal immigration, about an Egyptian illegal immigrant in southern Europe, and how does this affect the rights of this person. And it's also about the physical body, about basically the right to your body that you somehow give up once you make this crossing. And then we have 3 other films that are developing. I think it's too early to talk about them.
Okay. And lastly, the spotlight of this year's Stockholm Film Festival is power. So clearly there are aspects of that in your film. Could you describe a couple of them?
Yes, of course. Our film is about also power, for sure. It's about 2 timelines in the Egyptian history, modern history. It's about 2009 and the year 2011. And if you look at both years from a power perspective, it's quite interesting. 2009, that's when the regime was extremely powerful and vicious. And in 2011, that's when the people are powerful and vicious. So it's like a comparison between both times, and basically as an outlook on the distribution of power in Egypt in both years. So yeah, it is about power somehow.
All right, awesome. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.